Right? So you guys trying to jump on this train like, yeah, this dude, he was doing weird stuff. He was promoting weird stuff or da 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 da. That's not gonna get you any cool points with them. They don't like you simply because you're not one of them. Period. Yo, what's good? It's your boy, Vacation Time with Ryan. We got one, man. We got one. Before we get started, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're not already. All right, so look, check me out. There was a brother that got deported out of Medellin. He was living in Medellin, right? I'm not gonna say his name. I don't even think I know his real name. I know his Instagram handle. Shout out to him. This is nothing against him, but I'm just gonna give my opinion on the situation. I'm not gonna show any clips. I'm not gonna say no names because it's a really viral situation. So you guys that keep up with this type of stuff, you already know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about, all right? I actually did, it's funny, I was wrapping up a video about Medellin, Colombia. I promise you I can't make this stuff up. I was wrapping up a video, I was just starting to hit the save button, and then this was brought to my attention today. So I said, oh, let me drop this real quick, give my little reaction because this was kind of interesting to me, all right? So let's get into it. All right, so if you don't know what it is, a brother from the United States got deported. He was living in Medellin, Colombia, right, for a few years, all right? Now, this brother kind of was like going viral on Instagram. From what I seen on his page, because I took a glimpse at his page, seems like his page is about just giving information to brothers back from the United States that like to travel to Colombia, or I guess anyone that likes to travel to Medellin, Colombia, all right? So he would give information such as, hey, these hotels are like this. Oh, this is more upscale. That's more on the cheaper side. This is like that. These Airbnbs, this and that. Oh, Parquet is this. Oh, Poblado that. So he would give a lot of information, it seemed. He would also react to some videos. Somebody got drugged and robbed. He would do a reaction to that, etc., etc. Typical, like, content from a brother that has moved and is living in Medellin, Colombia, right? Now, this brother might have, I believe, said some stuff about, the ladies. Like, hey, go, this is where you would go to Ray, XYZ, 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 right? I believe. So basically, within talking about everything else, I think he sprinkled in stuff about the ladies. And I believe that that's what they're pinpointing to say he did wrong, right? So their reason for him being deported is basically like, well, you were promoting S tourism, all right? If you don't know what the S stands for, you got a bigger problem. I'm joking. But you guys know what the S stands for. But so they're saying he was promoting S tourism. And he was like, he even commented because, oh, wait, all right, hold on. Let me give y'all the full. So they posted him on a Colombia page that kind of gives Colombian news and stuff, right? They posted him, oh, foreigner is being deported for promoting S tourism, Ray. He commented and is like, I'm helping brothers like navigate through the city. Like, how is that? And helping brothers to not get drugged. Basically, like I'm teaching brothers how to not get drugged because there's a lot of people getting drugged coming out of Medellin. So they actually commented like, no, you're not getting deported for helping people not get drugged and stuff. You're getting deported for promoting and exploiting within S tourism. And so apparently, I think he was like, nah, I'm going to give the real story on my channel. Stay tuned. I'm going to make a video. And y'all, please go check that out, even though I'm not going to give the page out. And that's nothing against him. I don't want to be in the middle of it. That's all. I just don't want, I don't want to be in it, right? I just want to react. I want to give my opinion, my personal opinion. All right, so now that we kind of know the situation, right? So a lot of people are getting turned away at the airport in Medellin, right? Or in Colombia. They're getting turned away and they're getting labeled as trying to enter the country for S tourism, and Colombia doesn't want that. All right? That's cool, whatever. That's, it's their country. They're allowed to do that, right? But one thing I did notice, and you guys can chime in, I'm sure you guys know why. But you guys can chime in. I'm sure you know why this is done. But I noticed that the other gentlemen that were getting sent back home, their faces were blurred out. This brother's face was not blurred out at all. Matter of fact, they were showing videos of the brother. And it's debatable. He's a content creator. He does content. So maybe they could say, well, he's a content creator. But I have seen another content creator that his face was blurred out, right? But I believe that brother took it to his channel to like where he was like, all right, this is me. Like, you don't got to hide it, because he wasn't, he felt like he wasn't doing that wrong. All right. But anyways, so they didn't blur his face out. They were like, in my opinion, making an example out of this brother, right? They're trying to make an example of him because everybody else's face getting blurred out. They posting it, yo, S Torres trying to get in here. Nah, he got rejected. This is him. He tried to come in with a bunch of protection and adult toys and all of that. We got him up out of here, but they blurred her face out, right? But nah, this guy right here, yeah, they're trying to make an example. So now if you look on the post, oh my goodness. Why did I look on the post? If you look on the post, you will read the comments. And some of these comments to me is very disturbing. All right? It's disturbing. Yeah, go home, gringo, ray, etc., etc. I even seen a couple of brothers were like, yeah, that's good for him, etc., etc. And I click on the page. These are U.S. citizens. Like, these are Americans, right? If you're from the U.S., right, and you're cheering on this type of stuff, you're getting in the comments, you're like, yeah, get them up out of here. Yeah, we don't want those type of tourists, like ray, etc. You got to understand that pay attention to my words, because I know a lot of you would try to twist it, that some of these people don't like you either. Some of these people are not just saying that, oh, well, he's an S tourist. No, some of these people don't like us, period. And this is the opportunity they're going to use to try to paint you as a bad person. And I'm talking about the people that be in the comments, right? They're going to take this opportunity to paint you as a bad person. Now they can express their dislike and hatred for you guys or us, whatever, however you want to put it. All right? So if you're a tourist and you say, oh, well, I don't go there to sleep around and buy, you know what I'm saying? I don't get into none of that. You think that just for that they like you? They don't like you either, bro. And I'm saying some, not all. Colombians are amazing people, beautiful country. I love Colombia. I love Colombian people. I live in South Florida. There's Colombians everywhere, and I love every last one of them. So this is not nothing against Colombia. This is not nothing against Colombians. This is just some other people do not like tourists, period. They don't like people from the United States, especially. And this is their opportunity to express it and use the excuse like, oh, he's an S tourist. You ever met the type of person that they don't like somebody, but they hold it inside, right? And then the moment that person does something bad, now they're comfortable to express their hatred for this person when deep down they didn't like this person for no good reason other than the fact that that person is a little different than they are. And a lot of these people in the world, not just that country, in every country exist. In the United States, there is a lot of people that don't like people that look like them, that sound like them, that is from there. You know, I don't know if you ever heard these like Latinos say they've been told, go back to your country by other people in the United States. That don't represent people of the United States in a whole, but there's some people like that. Same thing with everywhere in the world. I done came across people in my favorite countries that don't like us, all right, for no reason. Not breaking any laws, not doing bad things, just for the simple fact that you are visiting or living in their country and they don't want you there, period. Right? So you guys trying to jump on this train like, yeah, this dude, he was doing weird stuff. He was promoting weird stuff or da 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 da. That's not gonna get you any cool points with them. They don't like you simply because you're not one of them. Period. I personally think, man, people in my community, whatever my community is, man, if we could all just kind of have a little bit more just love for each other, man, the world would be such a better place, man. You know, we always ready to kick each other's back in when others that don't even like us are trying to tear us down, and you guys don't see the play. You guys are just so like wrapped up in, oh, these content creators are ruining everything, da 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 da. Bro, you think if there was a big flood of people coming to a spot, right? It ain't even got to be Colombia. Let's just say anywhere, right? And let's say they're not involved in tourism. They're not going there to meet women. They're just admiring the prices being so much lower. The country, the people are so amazing. They're nice. It has nothing to do with women, right? Let's just say, for just hypothetical. You think there's not going to be a group of people who are like, man, get these people out of here. They're not from here. They're not us. You don't think there's going to be a large group of people that just don't like you because you're not from there? That's the world we live in, brother. That's what it is. So you guys jumping out and jumping against this brother and thinking like, oh yeah, man, I'm sick of these content creator guys blowing this spot up. They don't like you, man. They don't like you, dude. Simply because you're not one of them. Period. End of discussion. And again, that's not all of them. They're amazing, wonderful people, and I love them. But again, unfortunately, there is always going to be a group of people who don't like you because you are not one of them. So sometimes, even if you got one person that you don't agree with, that's coming from where you coming from, sometimes it's not good to kick their back end, dog. It's just not good sometimes. So bro who got deported, he didn't go to jail. You know why? He didn't break no law. He didn't break any laws. He didn't it's just that they're like, one day they woke up like, yo, son, we don't want these type of people here. We don't want y'all painting this city as a bad, like it's just tourism going on here. They're tired of it. That's what they're saying, right? What y'all think, man? I could say this a million times, man, because I promise you I don't want no problems with nobody anywhere ever. But I do think that it's deeper than a lot of people are looking at on the surface, because everybody share this like surface level opinion, like, oh yeah, these content creators ruin it. Me personally, right? Let me be clear. I wouldn't post some things that I see other people post, right? I'm like, oh no, that's too much. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even some of the content I see with women in it, I'm like, wow, these brothers are bold. I wouldn't post that. But that doesn't mean that it's like wrong. I just understand that when other small-minded people see it, they're gonna be so offended by it. Doesn't mean it's illegal. Doesn't mean it's wrong. Two consenting adults, just decide to jump on camera and whatever. It just, I know what a sensitive time we're living in now. So I wouldn't post stuff like that. I wouldn't tell people, where to do XYZ, XYZ online. That's just me. But I also would not bash a brother getting deported that looks like me, because they don't like me either. Even I could go over there and pass out money and be innocent and do all the tours and all of that. They still don't like me just because I'm not from there. Not everyone, but there's gonna be a large group of people that don't like me. There's people that's getting drugged. There's people that's getting robbed. All kind of stuff going on. And of course, brothers are still gonna go. They're gonna praise that spot, and um, they're gonna bash the content creators, man. That's the community that we are a part of. That's just how we are. That's just what it is. We don't know how to stick together, which is why, we always having problems. But that's another story. That's just my take. I just feel like I wish brothers could be a little bit more like together and hold each other down. Like you see some of these other countries like Colombia, this and that, man, they getting together like, yeah, get them out of here, get them out of here. Meanwhile, I ain't gonna get into that. Never mind. Anyways, I'm yapping, all right? Salute to Colombia. I still love Colombia. I still love Colombian people always. But I just wish my people could stick together a little more. Now, the other, stuff that old boy was doing out in Brazil and got arrested and all of that, we don't support that. That's disgusting. Those accusations are wild. We don't support that. But someone not breaking the law, someone just giving out information to foreigners and stuff like that, I don't think that's that bad. Now, would I have done some of the videos I saw? No, I wouldn't. Just because I'm a little bit more like, you guys see my content. I try to like stay clean. I try to like not upset people and stuff like that. So even though I wouldn't do it, I also wouldn't get online and kick that man back in and bash him while he's getting deported. Like, I just think that's just, oh man, we would be so strong if we knew how to stick together, man. Anyways, what you guys think? What's your opinion? If you disagree, that's fine, man. Just be respectful, man. I ain't in the mood for none of the weird comments. All right, man. It's your boy Vacation Time with Ryan. I'm pretty sure I had some stuff else that I wanted to add, but this was off the top of the head. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for supporting. If you made it to the end of this video, all I want you to do is just give me your opinion in the comments, all right? And just keep it respectful. What's your take on it? Because I know some people's take is more so like they're just tired of content creators, and it's fair for you to have your opinion. I just think how some people go about conveying their opinion is kind of wild. And I do understand Colombia if they're saying, hey, we're more than just how you guys are painting us online. I totally respect that. And I totally understand that. And I totally understand trying to clean up that image and everything because nobody wants to be known for something that, you know what I mean? I get that part. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, so let me know what y'all think. We out.